The Dornier Do, often referred to as the Flying Pencil, was a German light bomber used by the Luftwaffe during the early stages of World War II. The aircraft was designed by the Dornier Flugzeugwerke Company, led by Claudius Dornier, to be a fast light bomber that could evade enemy fighters through speed and maneuverability, rather than defensive armament. The design of the Do was rather distinct. The aircraft's nickname, the Flying Pencil, derived from its long and slender fuselage. It was a twin-engine, low-wing aircraft, approximately 15.8 meters long with a wingspan of 18 meters. Initially powered by two BMW Bramo 323A1 radial engines, the later versions were equipped with Bramo 323P radials, which were more powerful. This gave the Do a maximum speed of 255 miles per hour and a range of approximately 710 miles. The crew consisted of the pilot and front gunner in the forward part of the cockpit. The pilot sat on the left side, the gunners sat on the right seat, which was set further back to provide room for the 7.92mm MG-15 machine gun to be traversed in use. The Do usually carried a crew of 4, the pilot, a bombardier, and 2 gunners. The bomb aimer also manned the MG-15 in the nose glazing and bowler-housed rear lower position. The 2 gunners operated the forward-firing MG-15 installed in the front windshield, the 2 MGs located in the side windows, one each side, and the rearward-firing weapon. The cockpit design, with a glazed nose and extensively glazed canopy, offered the crew excellent visibility. The Dornier was designed as a light, fast bomber, and its ordnance reflected this role. The aircraft's internal bomb bay could only carry up to 1,000 kilograms of bombs, typically a mix of 50 kilograms and 250 kilograms, SC, general-purpose bombs. It had self-sealing fuel tanks to protect fuel stored in the wings and fuselage. This reduced the loss of fuel and risk of fire when hit in action. The Do was produced in multiple variants throughout its service life, each designed to improve upon the last based on operational experience. The original Do-17E and F models were fast-medium bombers, while the Do-17M and P models which followed were upgraded with better engines and defensive armaments. The Do-17Z series was the most widely produced and used variant, and featured a redesigned forward fuselage to accommodate an additional crew member and heavier defensive armament. The Dornier first saw combat during the Spanish Civil War in the late 1930s, where its speed allowed it to perform both bombing and reconnaissance missions effectively. However, the lessons learned from this conflict led to a redesign of the aircraft, leading to the creation of the more heavily armed Do-17Z variant. As World War II commenced, the Dornier played a significant role in the early German victories. During the Blitzkrieg campaigns against Poland and the Low Countries, the Do-17's speed and handling made it an effective bomber, often outrunning enemy fighters. In the Battle of Britain, it, along with the Heinkel HE-111 and the Junkers Ju-88, formed the primary bomber force of the Luftwaffe. Despite its initial success, the Do-17's weaknesses became apparent as the war progressed. Its limited bomb load proved woefully deficient compared to contemporary bombers, and its lack of defensive firepower made it vulnerable, particularly when faced with newer, more capable Allied fighters. Furthermore, the cramped conditions inside the aircraft made operations difficult for the crew. Even so, it continued to be used in various roles throughout the war. It served as a night bomber during the Blitz over Britain, where its high speed and maneuverability made it difficult to intercept. In the Mediterranean and on the Eastern Front, the Dornier served as a tactical bomber, supporting ground forces with its accurate bombing ability. However, by mid-1942, it was being phased out in favor of the more powerful and capable Dornier Do-217 and other medium bombers like the Junkers Ju-88. Despite its eventual replacement, its speed and maneuverability made it a formidable aircraft in the early stages of the war, earning it a place in the annals of aviation history. The Dornier Do-17, in all its forms, played a vital role in the Luftwaffe during the early years of World War II. Its legacy as a fast, light bomber set the stage for the tactical bombing doctrine that would become a defining characteristic of the German air campaign during the war.